The Minister of State for Northern Uganda, Kenneth Omona, says the level of poverty in northern region is at 67.7%, which needs urgent attention. Omona says the government investment in education and infrastructure needs to be enhanced further by increasing the household income.
There are many things that we are planning as government, including mechanization, expanding, increased mechanization in agriculture. There are many people here still have vast land. So we want government to put in more money, especially to provide tractor hire services, and also maybe agricultural service centers in the north here, where people can get information, right information about farming.
But this is possible through tuning the mindset of the locals to commercial production, including guiding the locals on high-value crops like coffee.
So we should be calculated this time, and also guiding the people to go for high-value crops like coffee. Coffee grows, by the way, in a number of places in northern Uganda here. Coffee, avocado, and many of these crops. So, depending on how much land you have and what capacity you have, we need to guide the people on what to do. Even when we talk about growing coffee, we must guide the people. When do we begin to grow coffee? How do we plant coffee?
This discussion with Kenneth Omona was after President Yoweri Museveni on Thursday took part of a parliamentary proceedings in Gulu City and emphasized the four-acre model initiative of maximizing production through farming. The MPs welcomed the president's endless efforts to spread the gospel of commercial agriculture, which is timely to the northern corridor.
I think let all the political class take up my message of the homestead incomes. I was in my village in Baldegi, in Lango. I wanted to go back, and when I took off from my helicopter, there was nothing happening around where I was. I want to go back and discuss with those Baldegi people.
Now, when that message is reinforced by the president, and the consistency of that message, it is very important, because if the president has gone to Ankole, has spoken about four-acre model. If he has gone to West Nile, he has spoken about four-acre model. If he comes to Acholi, like today, speaks about four-acre model, and he goes to Karamoja, speaks about four-acre model, and he keeps giving example of success story where the four-acre model has succeeded, that somebody has used 1 acre for growing vegetables.
The MPs want to lead by example through carrying the flag, to engage in the four-acre model farming as a demonstration to the locals and to adhere to the presidential campaign to end poverty.
Opening on demonstration farms so that our people learn, so that we are not only preaching but also doing the gospel, so that they can learn by what we are doing. When they see us earning from, for example, our coffee farms, from livestock, then the people can also copy. So then taking the gospel is not enough. Taking the gospel must be matched by the required inputs that our local people need to grow these investments.
From the head of state, from the fountain of honor, I think it reinforces the point that for us to move forward, yes, we are now ideologically realigned, but we must remain steadfast and disciplined to continue to pursue the correct ideology.
President Yoweri Museveni, in his address to the MPs, shared successful areas which have utilized irrigation avenues to address water scarcity, tipping the MPs of the ventures. The discussion is what the MPs think will improve the budget priorities between Parliament and the Executive.
We will be happy. In fact, I want to see whether this gospel of household income will be reflected in the budget that the Executive will submit.
Daniel Mugoya, Gloria Gwitabinji, UBC News.